Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my motherfucking videos on Facebook, where you only get the true alpha shit from here. Of course, you should know me by now. I am the Emerald Pillar King. Because ain't nobody like me on the internet, as cringy as I am. But of course, I'm the only prodigy that speaks the way I do. People will learn from me, even red pillars. That's why I have the Emerald Pill group page. So Emerald Pills can actually learn from the red pill, okay? Because the red pill is just a lesson to be learned. But the Emerald Pill, you on cloud 9, baby. You on cloud 18. But I do not recommend cloud 18, okay? Because you're from another world, and you already know who this world is about, and why we're in this fucking world. But today's topic will be about, okay, I'm gonna wait for a few minutes so people can come up in here. Say hello, Zaza. Say hello. Say hello. This is my daughter born in Ethiopia, and she's my firstborn. She is now 7 years old, and this is Tazetta, and look at her, she's just sleeping. She's sleeping. I can't believe she's sleeping. I can't believe she's sleeping. She's dead now. My baby's dead. My baby's dead. My baby's dead. Dead. She's not dead.
You're joking, but she's not.
Oh, man. But today's topic will be about ultimatums are alpha. And also, we're going to talk about the benefits of polyandry. Now, I talk about these things because I see videos, actually posted a video. As a matter of fact, let me just do this real quick. I'm responding to this video I saw. So I posted down there. And so I'm responding to the video I saw, and he has a very sharp video quality and everything. I'll get mine later when I get another computer. Okay, I just go on what people, when they make videos, I basically watch the videos and I respond to them. In the true alpha wavelength, because most of them are younger than me and they don't know what they're talking about half the time. They haven't involved themselves with therapeutic purposes for women. They haven't encountered multiple women like I have. They haven't had my history like multiple. You can check out. Oh, as a matter of fact, if you want to know about me here, you got to know my background. You got to know my credentials, people. You can't, we put that there, and I posted it there in the bottom here. And if you want to know me, I'm born and raised in Brooklyn as usual. I'm an ex-fetish gigolo and dynamic in many different things, including a teacher. I'm all sorts of things. I traveled abroad. I got my own videos. I got my own porn too. Okay, you listen to that. Okay, oh shit, motherfuckers, because I don't speak the speak. I walk the walk and talk the walk. Okay, but of course, let's go on with the subject now here, as I will be talking for at least about. You know what I found out before I get onto the subject here? I found out that my videos transfer over to YouTube very quickly. Why is that? When I record it from off my phone, maybe because it's in portrait mode, okay, panoramic mode. It's up and down. Maybe because it's vertical. It's up and down. And it's like it's black on both sides of the screen. Okay, I think that's the real reason why, because it's easier to download. So I might as well start doing it like this, making my videos live on Facebook, and then I'm going to post it, okay? But if you have any comments, questions, or disagreements with anything, you just post it down below. We got topics to talk about today. It's getting colder, so I'll be doing more winter, more videos, okay? Today's topic is basically going to be about the benefits of polyandry. I hope you understand what polyandry means. And also, we're going to talk about ultimatums are alpha. Okay? This is relationship advice for most of you peoples out there, the masses of asses. Listeners' discretion is advised. So, let's talk about whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. Okay? I cannot see who's watching me, so it's best to say hello or say something there. Don't be afraid, okay? But it's okay to be afraid and skedaddle, okay? How you been, Kevin Fomer? How you been? What's going on? You're doing okay. I can see you watching me. And of course, if your internet is good, you're going to pop up. If your internet is bad, you're not going to pop up. And I don't think my internet is top of the line either, but I'm pretty sure I see some people watching me in the corner on the bottom commenting. Sometimes when you... What? What is it? I'm making a video, baby.
I'm trying to have food.
7 o'clock. The time now is... We need one more hour, okay? 6 o'clock right now, okay? She wants to be fed. You get a grilled sandwich. I make excellent grilled sandwiches, don't I?
Burger.
Oh, the hamburgers will be thawed out by tomorrow, okay? I make excellent cast iron hamburgers, which I usually try not to give my secrets out to the public.
The one
Yes.
with cheese and meat.
You know what a hamburger is?
One with cheese.
I don't eat hamburger because they change the textures of the meat. So I use pork, ground pork, which is much more tastier, much more juicier, and I put egg in my pork. So go ahead.
I want to show you something about what it looks like.
No, we're not doing that now. I'm making a video. When I'm done with the video, I will talk to you. I know what you're talking about. Just wait and be patient. Now back to me, okay? Here we go. So let's talk about ultimatums. As I watched this video, okay, it was showing this guy interviewing another guy who's married and was in a relationship. There's two types of ultimatums. There's the passive approach, and there's the aggressive approach, to be psychological about it. Passive means basically what women usually do. If you don't want to do that, I'm not giving you no pussy. You're not getting in my drawers anymore. Because everything is revolving around sex when it comes down to men looking for something from a woman. There we go. We got that. So it's that simple to understand how passive ultimatums work for women in general. Most of the time, women will be in denial, saying that they forced them in, but it's really both parties' fault. Okay, one person is scared to be alone, and one person knows they got the power of the fucking pussy. Okay, right? You know, wink, wink. And what is a pussy anyway? Zaza, can you tell me what a pussy is? Zaza, what is a pussy?
What?
What is a pussy?
Pussycat?
That's right, you got it. It's a pussycat. So women like to fight over their pussycat, and the guy wants to touch and purr the pussycat. So next thing you know, the man gets weak because he's not an alpha. So he's like, okay, I'm going to fall for it like a fucking fool. She's pimping my ass with using fucking passive ultimatums. Huh? Now go ahead. What do you need to know? Questions or whys? Whys people ask questions.
Fuck means fucking funny.
Yes. Fuck means fucking funny. What is shit is? What is shit? Shit means poop. Poop in the toilet. Okay? Anyway, listen carefully, guys. If you're passive about being ultimated by a woman, you're being pimped. If she forces you to get married, you're being pimped. What is it called when a woman pimps a man? Okay, I forgot the term. I know she's a madam or a diva or some shit like. She's the controller. Okay, you don't fall for shit like that. You're supposed to be a man enough to give her ultimatum. I don't understand how that works. You know how divas be like, yo, you're gonna do what I say. You're gonna do what I say. I'm the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what divas do. They control things with ultimatums. You don't want to do it, then oh well, because that's alpha. Alpha is ultimatums. You'll be nice about it. You're putting it on the table, right? You're putting it there so she can see it, right? And then when on top of that, if she agrees to all those things, which is almost impossible. It's almost impossible to agree to 5 things that I ask for. It's almost impossible. You have to have a backup just in case. It's called leverage, okay? So let's say, for instance, a female is whining. She's getting lazy with the sexual thing. You might as well implement that before it's too late. Say, hey, I told my wife many times, if you're not good in bed, we must do polygyny. We must take the place of your sexual lackingness, because you got other good qualities, right? Doesn't a woman have more than just one quality? Okay, right? So you're going to have to take into account to tell her what's going to happen, so that protects you twofold. You got to tell us, okay, what happens if I lose this? You got to discuss that when you have a discussion at a dating conference or something. How you been, Muhammad Baradia? How you been? What's going on? You sound like you're from Bangladesh as well, because I have tons of individual associate friends who live in Bangladesh. Hello to you all. I'm just trying to give lessons to guys to make themselves feel more powerful about themselves. and to avoid the Lilith and the succubus, the Jezebel, and the harem of whores that may want to sap your energy dry, okay? And so I'm talking to the good guys out there, not the beta alpha cucks who love those type of used vaginas. Just that's the only thing they look for, okay? So, have an ultimatum for a woman. Either you want to do this or, because me, it's just one deal breaker for me. I won't even start a conversation. I'll just go into, you got to put women in two different boxes here. Either they're worth your time or they're not worth your time. Or you can put them in three boxes. They're worth your time. This female has the capability of changing in time. Or then she's not worth your time. So it's like 100%, 50%, or 0%. And when you put them on 0%, you got to be business like a motherfucker. Or they're going to come after you like fucking 50 cents, okay? And Bill Cosby. Because you don't want that shit to happen. When you're just doing the thing you want to do, you just bumping uglies and shit, and she's 0% of your time, only in that time of bumping and grinding and shit. And next thing you know, she want to get you for the cash right up your ass. Okay? This is why I say y'all guys got to come up with aliases and names, and you got to make sure you're looking at IDs. You got to make sure that bitch is not coming after your ass because you became successful, you become popular. Be careful, guys. You've been warned. You've been warned by real alpha. And if you really want to get real knowledge, you go to pimps. And pimps and not to hustlers. Don't listen to hustlers. They're the biggest beta simps of all time, okay? How many times I talked to a hustler and shit? Oh, he's just attractive. He's banging women because he's attractive. He don't have no knowledge. Only of what is in the streets he has knowledge, okay? So don't listen to hustlers and drug dealers and shit like that. It's good to get your knowledge from pimps and not too much from hustlers, okay? Or thugs, okay? Because they just pretty, okay? And the girls just like them because they just full of drama. Now, so since we talked about ultimatums, ultimatum aggressively is alpha. Ultimatums passively is seduction, okay? Or it could be just you do it or we're not gonna. It's the same thing as passively because women don't do that much aggression. They don't do aggression. And also, you know what I learned about this video though? In this video, it said that she said a comment to me that I disagree with. She said that women are the ones who wants exclusivity, like to a man. But of course, you know, I believe that depends on the male that you're talking to. A good male wants exclusivity as well. An alpha male wants exclusivity as well. But a beta alpha, which is majority of men, which are beta alphas and betas too, okay, are more likely don't care about exclusivity. They're not going to put that shit on the table because they're passive. Because they passive for the pussy. You understand what I'm saying? If they're passive for the pussy, you just have to ask them like one or two questions and you're done. They're beta cucks. Lots of married men are beta cucks. I said this before, you know, I got married, like I said, because of my voices. Don't look at me. And it was danger coming to Ethiopia. Voices tell me danger. You just might as well pick her ass up, take it with you, because I will not be able to enter. And it did happen. Okay, so I have the gift of, the prediction. Okay. And I also have dreams and shit. So I'm special to more than all of you. But trust me on this. If you're passive about the pussy, you won't get what you deserve. Because you lack education. You have ignorance in your heart. You're a blue pill and a red pill. Because I don't believe red pills actually learn anything. You're just learning their lesson, okay? They just go through life like, okay, we learned our lesson. And sometimes they'll try to merge the pills together, saying they're purple pill, take advantage of a woman, but that's not enough. Taking advantage of a female, you got to think further. You got to go down the line with the law. You got to go with the professional mass killings and shit. You got to focus on families, and there's too much psychoanalytical shit that you got to do when you're purple pill. I mean, it's too much psychoanalytical shit you have to do when you're emerald pill. You have to really deeply think about your safety. It is very crucial that you are alpha and you think of yourself first. Once you say your wife comes first, that's a form of simping. If your wife is not a virgin, you automatically are simping. Simp means settling, okay, suckers investing in mediocre pussy, right? So now this new term is just those guys who put a woman on a pedestal, okay? You know, that's not the real term of it, okay? That's not the real term of simp, okay? Putting a woman on a pedestal, an undervalued woman on a pedestal. No, that's not what the real term means. Now, let's go on to the next subject. Polyandry. The benefits of polyandry is none. Okay, women do polyandry all of the goddamn time on the side. They do polyandry all of the time on the side. Okay, polyandry is when a woman is dwelling with two husbands or more. The reason why you may see a guy hanging with one woman is because these guys are simps. They don't have their own place. They need a place to stay. They are reasonably attractive. She chose them for the time being. Okay, but it really doesn't matter. You shouldn't look. You have to know who these guys are. You can't. You can consider them simps because the pussy's used. Okay, the pussy's used. Guaranteed. They're simps. They're definitely simps. They're definitely betas because they're definitely not alphas. Okay, let me put this on mute now. Here, people bothering me. Okay, there we go. Clear that out. So please understand, when someone is involved with the woman and then they don't mind if another nigga comes in, that's a beta alpha. They will never reach alpha status. They will never reach it. Okay. How you been, Hannah K.E.? How you been? What's going on? And today's topic, if you just popped up in here, was about how ultimatums can be perceived passively and aggressively. Women do it passively with the ultimatums, and the alpha males, okay, are more likely to use ultimatums as an aggression, okay? So that's really alpha. To really be alpha is to be with the ultimatum. Now, a passive woman will basically, like I said, I repeat over and over again, I'll rehearse it, I'll do it as many times as you want me to. And there's one female who said, if you don't want to do that, then you don't get no pussy, okay? Because it's all about pussy for a woman. It's all about a pussy, okay? That's all it is, okay? A pussy cat, okay? So now we talked about polyandry, how it benefits a woman. It doesn't. Because when a woman gets pregnant and she's messed with multiple men, she's only feeding off the system. And on top of that, while she's pregnant, she ain't gonna have no more sex than that. It stops with her. The buck stops with her. And the men who's involved with her, she got money. She's a diva, okay, or a madam, okay. Now, a madam's definition is usually a woman who's controlling other hoes. Whores all around, but I'm gonna tell you that's a form of she's the boss, okay? She's a diva. If you want to be technical about it, she's just a diva, not a madam, okay? I call her a madam too because she got control. She don't fuck around, kind of like that woman in fucking Harlem Nights, okay? The one that with quick shot her in the foot and shit. Understand that she's a diva, and you don't want to fuck with that, okay? And any man who's dealing with her is a sucker simp. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. In my past, I've dealt with females with a long strap on. And with a strap on. And I recorded it, sure. But I got paid. I ain't no sucker. I was using the money. And if she ain't giving me no services, no money, no tea bag, no, then I'm out of there. I'm not there for anything else. I don't mess with no one of her families. I tell her some advice, and I'm there just to be her confidant at the time. But if that money goes, I'm out the door, okay? Because my entertainment service is pretty fucking valuable. And I got no time to waste. So polyandry is not beneficial to a woman because she got money. And I can't imagine a male that's having sex with a female, right? And then you got to think of another dick that's already been up in there. I don't understand that type of logic, man. I don't understand how guys could be so comfortable with that. That bothers the fuck out of me when it comes to polyandry. I say, if a female, once she tells me she's not a virgin, that's like, yo, what the fuck, man? That dude, she's already been fucked, okay? She's done, okay? How you been, Amar, for joining, okay? Thank you very much. And I'm telling you right now, we are talking about today. If you have any discussions about anything, you have any questions, write the fuck that shit down. Write that shit down. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your fucking Peter Pan. I'm a be silly, a goofy motherfucker. So how you been, Amar? I'm just discussing ultimatums for men and how ultimatums are used for women. We're talking about passive aggressiveness for women and men. A true alpha is aggressive. He uses ultimatums as a tactic, as a form of leverage. Okay, if there's no leverage, he's not alpha. Okay, now if women, when they get into polyandry is the sense of a woman being with multiple boyfriends or husbands, okay? And of course, any man who's falling for that, they're suckers, okay? They're just beta alphas. There's nothing wrong. That's with them. That's what they want. That's what they want to do. Because I can't imagine going up another pussy when another dick has already been there. Now, I know there's a benefit for women who basically, well, we already talked about this. There's benefits for women who's already experienced, but that's another subject for another day, babies, okay? Women who are experienced versus men who are experienced. I could talk about shit all day fucking long. And of course, Amon, you're not really interested in my knowledge too much because I'm too high up on that level there. You never heard of me before, I tell you. Fucking women with strap-ons. I get paid for that shit, man. You can't do that shit now these days. And these days, you can't be a gigolo now these days. The Me Too movement is out. You're too good looking and you got money. And she got your name in her back pocket. She gonna call you out. She gonna pull your card, lay it down in the line. You gotta protect yourself from the law from these women now these days. You gotta keep yourself very, very fucking professional or you're gonna have a problem. Okay, you're gonna have a problem, you guys. Especially if you got some money running around. You got 2 cars running around, some females see you, your ass is grass. So it's not beneficial for a woman to basically be into polyandry because that's her fetish. Okay, but for a man to be into polygyny, which is one man, polygyny, not a polygamous relationship. Polygamy is the generalization of the terms of all of the polygynies that there's involved. But there's a technical term for each term. So if you want to get it down to the nitty gritty, there you go. Polygyny. Not polygamy. Polygamy is a generalization of all of the polygamous relationships, types, all different types. But polygyny, that's with a G and Y, okay, is when a one man has multiple wives, which is far more beneficial for the world and for him. If he's strong enough, if he's financially secure enough, mental enough, and he got his backbone there. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do polygyny relationships, but there's not too many qualified females to fit that term of what I asked for. And then I got to figure out if they're going to manipulate me down the line. That's alpha. So you can protect your assets. Prenups is another subject. But of course, everybody should be getting prenups because it should be mandatory. So we won't have... Prenups are not mandatory because of the justice system, the law, the biased commonwealth system, which basically women take advantage of for weak men. There you go. My wife can't take advantage of me the law because I got shit in place like guards and walls up that can't be knocked down. They're impenetrable. You got to have those things in place. Sometimes ignorance can help you too. Now you be careful now. You'll go to court one day and you're a broke motherfucker. You're a black motherfucker. And you realize they can't take shit from you, okay? She don't want you to go to jail. Then you got the advantage. You can do anything to that bitch now. Didn't you tell her some shit, okay? There's women who don't want you to go to jail. You could strangle them bitches. All right? Strangle them bitches to death and see how far you can take it. They don't want you to go to jail. And if you're great with your kids, then you really ain't going to jail. Right? Dance away, baby. Dance away. Go ahead. You like my headsets? People see you. Okay, I'm recording you. Look at my daughter. She's just dancing all silly. She can't hear me. Those are ear cancellation. She can't hear a goddamn thing I say. Can you hear anything I say? Noise cancellation headsets. But anyway, that's all I got to say to you guys. Polyandry is not beneficial to women. Women are already doing that now. They're taking advantage of the system. They're going to the matriarch and shit, taking advantage of weak men. And polygyny is not usually talked about enough. Okay? I know only one guy who actually does polygyny relationships, and that's Polite. But his hoes wasn't really virgins. Okay? So that's another subject for another day. And I'm getting out of here, you guys. I got to get me something to eat and get my daughter a grilled sandwich, okay, because she loves my grilled sandwiches. I can cook my ass off like a motherfucker, okay? So if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below now, okay, guys? All right? Anything y'all want to say? Okay, and Hannah, tonight I'm doing a proper English class online. So be prepared at 12 a.m. or 3 a.m. because I'll just post it. You should be on my public page, X group. Okay, my Learn English from Native American speakers or teachers, which most Americans don't have the capability to doing. I will be on tonight, and you'll see it if you're on my public page. Okay, Muhammad? Okay, and so y'all have a good day and a good night, and this will be posted on my YouTube. And peace.